What's up guys, it's Jeff, and today I'm going to be doing a video. It's really going to be going over my first shots of my StealthArms Platypus. So while I did go and I filmed my range day a little while ago, I'm just now getting around to uploading everything, but I wanted to share it with you guys. So during that range day, I also had my Glock with me, so I was able to do a little bit of a comparison, just my own comparison between the two, so that video will be coming out in a little bit. But for now, I really wanted to just go over my first impressions, my experience with the Platypus, my first experience and impressions shooting, a 1911, 2011 style firearm. And then also I have some footage from my range day that I'll put in the video, just to kind of give you a visual of what the Platypus was looking like. You can gauge the recoil impulse, functionality and everything like that. There was one hiccup that one issue that I dealt with just a couple times in the very beginning of shooting, and that was a failure to feed. So my understanding and my assumption is going to be, because I live in a state, California, that I'm limited on how many rounds I can have in a magazine. So I had to use, I had with me 10-round magazines that came with the Platypus. So I think that is probably what the issue was. Probably, in the next couple of range trips, I'm gonna be able to test out some different magazines and see how those do. But that was really the only issue that I had. So I will kind of, provide that video footage to you guys. Go easy on me a little bit. I hadn't been out there for a little bit of time, so I'm pretty sure I wasn't locking my wrists as well as I should have. But if you have any comments, any suggestions, just for me to get better, I'm always open to it, so you can leave those in the comments down below. And like I said, I'm always open to constructive criticism, so I will go ahead and post the video. So as you should have been able to see, I did have that failure to feed issue. I think I had it 2 or 3 times. It really wasn't that big of a deal to me. After the first couple of mags that I sent through the Platypus, didn't have that issue again. I don't expect that I'll have it in the future. So I'm still really confident on it. I still love the Platypus. Like I said, this was my first experience with the 1911 style firearm, and it lived up to all the hype that I had heard about. And after this range day, it's easily become, my favorite firearm that I have. Just to go through a little bit of, what I was looking for, slide action, because there's such tight tolerances on the firearm. I was looking to see if there was any hiccups with that. There wasn't. I had cleaned it, lubed it, and made it ready to go before I went to the range, so I'm sure that probably helped a little bit. The trigger, absolutely smooth, no issues there. Magazine disconnect, I know Glock mags, since they're coated in Cerakote, I believe, or whatever the coating is that they have on it, they can stick. No issue sticking. No other failures that I had. It was just that failure to feed a few times. But yeah, so it was great. I loved it. Like I mentioned earlier, I have a video coming up that's going to be comparing the platypus to a Glock 19. So that'll be interesting. I got to shoot them back to back at the same range day. So I have that coming up, and it was pretty interesting because on my Glock, I have the Radian Micro Comp. It's the one that we can get here in California. So going from that to the platypus was definitely different. But yeah, so I have that video coming up, and I'm excited to shoot that one out, and I'll see you guys on the next one.